Boom. All right, we're live. Yo, so this is Table Talk Live, and I'm chatting here with my brother and AKA Gino T Vino, one of our amazing members of the Gold membership, who's just to let y'all know throughout the whole process of building the Beyond the Kitchen platform on Patreon. He's actually one of the top producers in the executive producers of our chat. How you doing, Gino? What's going on with you?
Doing pretty good, man. What's going on? What's going on?
Well, we are here live hanging out at the coffee shop, so you're gonna be hearing a whole lot of cool music in the background, some coffee going off. So it's that coffee house kind of vibe. I hope y'all enjoy it. This is brought to y'all by the Beyond the Kitchen platform that we got. So if you enjoy fun, entertaining, short content, gritty, deep dive storytelling, or fun cooking demonstrations, I suggest y'all go out and join our Beyond the Kitchen community with just an email address. Um, I just wanted to go into this first 10-minute chat, man, into the table talk, because this is going to be a cool run right here. But I always tell folks, because I know you're busy and you putting in work. There's a YouTube that we did called The Secret Sauce Show. You probably saw posters put up for that. So we're into like 2 episodes of The Secret Sauce Show, and that is actually produced by not only Gino T Vino, but also the other 7 members in our community. So what's cool about that, because I know that my brother, he's busy working and stuff. So whenever he gets a chance, I always ask him, hey, did you get a chance to check out the podcast? Because I know you be driving and stuff. So I always wonder, out of curiosity, do you ever pull out podcasts in general and listen to them in the car?
Not necessarily when I'm doing the Uber. I usually try to play some music kind of low on some lo-fi vibes when I'm doing the Uber. I don't really know. It's hard to kind of gauge what the vibes are with the podcast, and I hate when people kind of just play whatever the heck they're gonna play and they don't put no input on it when you get in somebody else's car. So I try to be non-offensive as possible. But when I do have some time to drive by myself, I do like to play a podcast or two.
Yeah. Uh, well, I know that right now with Spotify, we are being broadcast for the past 7 months. So we got like, there's massive episodes. I know we got a total of like 14 or 15 episodes of podcasts now on Spotify. And I can say out of that, for the past 6 months or so, we've generated over 200 plus downloads. So, yes. So, that's kind of cool because, I'm saying it's a small base community of people that are listening. And a lot of it is in our community itself with Discord and our YouTube community. And hopefully with this one, man, I can be able to start creating more podcasts that can not only go to Spotify, but also go to YouTube. So this is a good run. And also, I wanted to let you know, man, with the membership program that you're a part of. I hope you've been enjoying the products that we've sent you. And I know with that, I sent you a mom and everybody's some crazy. It was a good mixture of stuff. I felt like the Southern Braised sauce was definitely a go-to for everybody. But I know our family got a little spicy food kick, so I figured the habanero salt. But I was wondering which one out of all of them that you probably enjoy the most.
I think we probably use the habanero salt the most, and we're still trying to kind of adjust to using it because it's got a nice little kick. So you need a little bit to do you good. You got to mix it with some regular salt. With sometimes I like to get a little spicy with it.
Is it heavy in salt?
It's not heavy in salt. It's just hotter than you would expect it to be. So if you salt like you normally would season something, that kick comes through pretty heavy. So you got to be careful with that. But when you get it in there and you mix it right, it's good.
You ever thought about making like natural snacks with that at home?
I mean, well, what do you mean by natural stacks?
Man, I've been having this dream in my head. Like, as soon as I get the opportunity, I want to make it and bag it and sell it. But that habanero salt, I wanted to take that and get some pistachios and some honey, and I wanted to lay out the pistachios in a roaster, in a pan, or put it like in a casserole dish or something,
Yeah.
and then put the honey, drizzle the honey over the pistachios and stir it up real good. And then after
Mm.
doing that, then sprinkle the habanero salt across it, and then stir a little bit as you go. But don't go too crazy. Like, you just stir a little bit and then taste it. And till you get it just right where you get that sweet and spicy kick mix.
That sounds interesting.
And then just let it dry. Just let it sit out. Let it sit out and dry. And
That plays into that's kind of where my taste buds are. You know, I'm a big fan of hot honey. I like that sweet and savory with a little bit of spiciness to it, though. So that sounds like something I would be interested in.
yeah, you just pack that bad boy up in a bag or in a container, and now you know, off to work on the road, and you can eat that. And it's like you know, to me, I call it like a gamer or hands quick food or something like that. Like, you can just snack on it. Why, you know, you ain't got to eat all of it. You just snack on it while you mobbing, while you working or something, or gaming,
Yeah,
whatever.
like a trail mix type situation.
Yeah. That's what I've been thinking about with the habanero salt. I'm kind of salty though, man, because them suckers really did shut it down, man. I
I
just,
know I heard about that.
yeah, I went to the website, man. It was like totally gone. I think they told me that I can go over to Amazon and see what they got left over in Amazon. But on the main website, man, they liquidated everything. So there's some adjustments happening right now. I've made some phone calls and connected, and my next goal was to get into the local, back to the local support of the food industry in the Dallas, Texas area. So I've been doing my homework, man, and there's two locations that I'm reconnecting with. Well, one place I'm reconnecting. There's another one that's in Louisville. That's about 50 minutes away from where I'm at. But they got a person over there that I want to work with or partner with that can help create some products. So we want to go back to as you already know, me and you started at the Finley Market, and,
Yes,
and it was originally started with the barbecue sauce.
the
So
barbecue sauce and the hot sauce. You
in the
got a
hot
hot
sauce.
sauce run.
So now everything is going back to Plan A, where we're going to revert back to creating that personal product again. But my dilemma was funding. That was the first thing that was a dilemma. Two was scale, creating a plan for a small scale to adjust as time go by, and as you grow, you start to build the scale. And a lot of the companies that I was trying to reach out to was pushing me to go big scale, and I'm like, this is not the time or opportunity to do that. So
Right.
so I found I found a place on the hot sauce on the sauce side. Found a place, and I found a place on the season side. That's the crazy part. Can't get them together. I got to find some way to put them together. So the Louisville one is going to be the season side. I'm gonna work with them when it comes to partnering up to make the ultimate, you know, barbecue rub or an AP season. And we're gonna work on that. But the other company that I'm working with, they're gonna help me on the sauce side, and they got some really good cooks, chefs in there as well. So it's really about me sitting down and doing a, you know, non-disclosure and laying the foundation of what we started at the beginning of the George's Hot Sauce brand phase, and rebranding these new products. But it's going to be minimized. We're not going to go crazy like we did before. I think we had like 8 different products.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to narrow it down to just 3. It's just going to be 3. And in the meantime, I asked the community folks that are gold members and platinum members I was like, "Are y'all gonna be okay with me sending y'all some slap your mama seasoning?" 'Cause-
Oh yeah, slap your mama. That's a staple in the house. Wanted to say though, man, R.I.P. to African Dream Foods because the last package that we got, like the packaging, the story behind it, everything was really dope. We did enjoy the sauce. We enjoyed the seasonings. I put that habanero salt on dang near everything I try to create it here, man. So it was something good, but it's always good to move on to the next thing. But slap your mama, man. Slap your mama is a staple. So you're
yeah,
not moving in the wrong step by that. People gonna like that. I think so anyway.
I don't know about you, but I've made some good steaks with slap your mama. I've made some good gumbo with slap your mama, and I've made some good fish. I fried some good fish with slap your mama.
Oh yeah, it's a good AP, man. I think it goes platinum with the fish in the household. I tell you what.
Yeah, and man, the fried chicken. Let me tell you about the fried chicken with slap your mama. Believe it or not, there is a connection with Popeye's Chicken. Now, we all know Popeye's Chicken is a Louisiana chicken-based company, right?
Right.
So the ingredients base is damn near close to Old Bay and Slap Your Mama.
Actually didn't know that.
Yeah, so people want to know why they go crack crazy on Popeye's Chicken. it's like a mixture of Colonel Sanders with Cajun seasoning.
It's the herbs and the spices, but heavy on the spices.
That's kind of like the secret ingredient. And God knows what other 40 other chemicals they throw in there, but that's just
Oh, the
something.
MSG.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's on them on that one. But yeah, if you want to, and a lot of the streams that we've done, we've used. I know I've personally used my batch of Cajun seasoning. So I was like, you know what, George's hot sauce need to have a barbecue rub and an AP spicy seasoning because that's what we based on. In our family, we get down. We use those spices for making our collard greens. We use those spices to make our cabbage. We use those spices for soups and stews and all kind of
No
stuff.
doubt. No doubt.
So, I think the Slap Your Mama is a good stepping stone, but down the road, we are going to be working on having our own, Cajun style seasoning and also barbecue rub spices. Excuse the grinding noise. Always it's a grinding noise in the background.
Somebody getting that coffee on in there?
Oh man, hardcore. it's it's some hardcore coffee roads. So we're going into the 10-minute mark, and at this 10-minute mark, I always want to do a quick celebration of our new members. I want to celebrate our new member and anniversaries that we got. We want to welcome our new value member, Justin Ferris, who recently came in. Shout out to Justin Ferris for
Shout
joining
out.
us. Yeah, get that grind out the way. Yeah, they joined us with just an email, so they're our valued member right now, and they're enjoying our content for the 7-day access. Um, like I said, with the $9 and the 25, you get automatic access to 700 pieces of content. We call it the George's Hot Sauce Vault, where you get to tap into all the good stuff. All the what's the whole point is that we create this content. This content is made for you to listen and watch on your own time, so people can play catch up on the George's Hot Sauce brand while we create new stuff. So that's the whole purpose of Beyond the Kitchen. Um, but yeah, definitely celebrating Justin. Thank you for coming in. We want to celebrate Pete Piano Parfait. Pete Piano
Hey,
Parfait is got an anniversary, and guess what? They got a George's Hot Sauce coffee mug.
love that coffee mug, man. I got mine sitting on the desk with me at all times, man, repping the brand.
I think the whole ideal of the simplicity of the coffee mug is pretty cool because I mean you can visualize people watching a live stream or listening to a podcast or a vodcast and sitting at home. I always imagine people cooking or just hanging out, quiet time outside, drinking coffee and listening to the content or watching the content. But the members who enjoy the brand, they enjoy having a coffee mug and they love sharing photos. So shout out to everybody for y'all sharing those photos. I recently put out a video that's pretty dope, man. It's a combination of people in the community that like watch the content and support the content, like other live streamers.
Mm-hmm.
But then also, since the late Chuck Norris passed away, I had to like pull that video out again of Chuck Norris. The meme where it says Chuck Norris uses pepper spray for steak seasoning,
Yeah.
and we was in there showing the Chuck Norris Walker Texas Ranger Walker exercise machine. So it's kind of crazy. And we also got pictures of the girls and stuff celebrating when people come in and support our Georgia's Hot Sauce Twitch channel. So it's a good combination that I just recently put out. So I always tell people, go out there and check it out if you haven't. It is going to be showcased on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and what else? I think I put it in and Facebook. So I got them in the big four. So you always check them out at the big four. See, we are also, what do you got? 12 months membership. Well, I think I got all that down. And where we at? We're already at 16. All right. So now we're at the update of our main thing that we're going to chat about, and that's the update on my status on what's going on with me at the homeless shelter.
All right.
So this segment is I call Rebuilding in the Darkness. So I've been spending a lot of time reading and put together everything. But by the way, the changes in the shelter has I'm watching people come and go. And I can tell you right now, man, it is getting one flew over the cuckoo's nest crazy right now.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's so many people in there, man. One dude, it only took him 1 week before he exited out. He clearly had. I mean, a lot of the cats that I know, they're coming from the judicial. They're coming from the, prison institutions. They're coming straight out of the prison or straight out of county. And a lot of them, man, be having behavioral issues, be on medicine. So you can tell the ones that's got that dark spirit in their soul, man. But at the same time, when those individuals, when I'm walking by, dude, they walk around me in a circle. They don't even walk. They walk around me in a circle, man. But this one dude was like screaming in the middle of the night just for no reason. Screaming and banging on walls. And they couldn't figure out what was going on. But it almost sounded like somebody, we thought somebody was assaulting him. We thought somebody was physically or sexually assaulting when he sounded. It was like, help me! Like a lot of screaming and banging and stuff.
Demons, man.
It was wild, bro. And then we call them safety officers. We don't call them security officers. But they what they did is they grabbed him, and then he didn't grab him. He was just telling him, come with me. I want you to sit down and chill outside so you don't disturb everybody. And dude got all physical and resistant, like, get off of me, and pushed off, and you heard all this noise like they were fighting, but in reality it was dude just making all this physical unnecessary noise. And then he threw himself on the ground, and then he, I kid you not, it was stated by another resident. They said dude got up and took off out the exit door on all fours.
That's not funny, bro. But the first thing that came to my mind, what was that? Do you remember that movie Unbreakable?
Yeah.
What was the sequel to that? Where a dude basically had like multiple personalities, but one of them shits was a beast. That's the first thing that came to my mind.
It was wild, man. Dude took off and hissed and ran out the door and all fours, and then he was screaming out. It turned into Resident Evil all of a sudden. Like this was like 3 a.m, bro. I was like, this is crazy.
I mean, I gotta say, man, prayers go out to everybody in there dealing with their demons and all this stuff that they gotta go through, man, because you never know what somebody got going on, and it leads to situations like that, man.
It's practically in the homeless community, and I always say 60% of the people in the homeless community, they are dealing with demons, man. You know, there's a mental instability situation going on. Now it's up to them, you know, if they can either when they come in there, they're asking for help, or they're going to advocate for themselves. Let them finish that grind.
Sure. Well, it's not too bad.
I'm trying to remember, where did that come from?
You gotta whip up that for that pay.
Uh,
Gotta whip up that for that pay, the frappe.
I'm gonna do a review in here one day. I'm gonna do one on the Kool Keith. They got a fruity smoothie drink for $5.50 called the Kool Keith.
The Kool Keith?
Yeah,
Like the rapper? Okay.
like the rapper Kool Keith.
Yeah.
Heavy influential in Texas. One of the most influential rappers in the community in general. Kool Keith is on there. MF Doom's another one, and Wu-Tang Clan. Like they actually got their highest sales out of Texas.
Mm.
It's something about, to me, Kool Keith has got that Dave Chappelle kind of vibe. He
I can see
reaches
that.
he reaches everybody.
I can see that. Yeah, Kool Keith is all right with me.
Yeah. All right. We are hitting into the 20-minute moment, and we're just letting everybody know. I wanted to give you a shout out. I think we brought it up before, but I didn't finish it out. I want to give a thanks to all the members that are doing the subscriptions and memberships. We are a part of the Starlight Children's Foundation. We've raised over $130,000 for seriously ill kids. This is not only just me, but 128 creators unified together. And because of that, we were able to unify and put together basically 81 Nintendo Switches, got out to sickly kids with cancer. Now, this is a foundation that's going to find a cure for cancer. But mainly what they do is they provide all the things for them to provide them comfort while they're dealing with cancer or going through their recovery period.
That's awesome.
So we provide them with the proceeds from our subscriptions and memberships. Basically, that money is going straight to, and that's $130,000, by the way, for all creators, 128 creators. So your support is actually giving comfort to kids right now that are dealing with children's cancer. And they are saying, thank you so much for being a part of this. This is what delivering happiness looks like. And if you haven't seen it, visit the YouTube channel. Visit any of the videos that I create. We do basically celebrations. I got one video where I wear the T-shirt, so you'll probably see the T-shirts and stuff. I really appreciate everybody, so thank you so much. And one more again, if you enjoy fun, entertaining, short content, really deep dive storytelling, and fun cooking demonstrations, you can join our Beyond the Kitchen community with just an email address. Going into the 20-minute segment here, I want to finish out because we do have our e-cookbook recipe, and our community folks love when we hear the latest recipe. I hope you had an opportunity to dip and dive into the e-cookbook, Gino, to get little ideas of what they're quick, because I try to create these. A lot of those menus are easy recipes. I think the latest one that everybody is tripping about, I think Ma was tripping about it, was the peanut butter and jelly. What's it? Peanut butter and jelly. That was it wasn't an ice cream though.
It was peanut butter and jelly. Dang, we were just talking about it.
But it's really easy to put together because it's just condensed milk.
It's a custard.
Yeah, it's stuff that's already in your cabinet.
I think it was a custard.
Custard, yeah, that's what the frozen custard. And the reason why I did frozen custard because I know some people are lactose intolerant, so you can actually use. And mom was asking like, can we use anything except regular milk? And I was like, yeah, you can use almond milk. You can use any fat base that's got a creamy, sweet substance to it. So yeah, you can use heavy cream, or almond milk or soy milk. It all depends on what you want to, how your diet. I think it's a diet preference, but from my understanding, it only takes under 20 minutes to make. You just set it and forget it in the refrigerator overnight, in the freezer overnight. I mean, and then boom, you got ice cream. That is,
Sounds
yeah,
simple to do.
yeah, it's simple. It's like a peanut butter swirl, peanut butter and jelly swirl vibe. Uh, yeah, the ingredients is in the cookbook for our members. We did share it to the public for a brief period before I went back to our exclusive members. So I hope they enjoyed it. This one I'm talking about is what we got here. It's the Southern Brain Tri-Tip Mushroom Sauce. So this is actually making a mushroom sauce. Now, if you're allergic to mushrooms, you can switch it up and use uh, a substitute for that. But it's mainly making a sauce to make a tri-tip. And I don't know if anybody know about tri-tips. Uh, if you haven't seen them, it's like a roast. And it's based out of California. California is real big on that. Tri-tip roasts right now are probably running you for 4.5 pounds. I'm going to guess between 3.5 to 4.5 pounds. You probably going to cost you about 20 to 25 bucks. I used to catch them on sale for 15. But more than likely, if you do see the tri-tip, invest in it because you'll be able to feed everybody. One
Oh yeah.
tri-tip, you can actually feed about 4 people.
Okay.
And you can make it a steak dinner night also. Tri-tips are pretty cool, man. Here's the recipe that I have in the e-cookbook. Tell me what y'all think. Let us know in the comments. Southern Brain Tri-Tip is with mushroom sauce. The ingredients is a tri-tip roast, some safari smoke seasoning, almond oil, butter, and button mushrooms, or you can use, I like the other type of mushrooms that you can use, any type of mushrooms you choose, shallots, garlic, Dijon mustard, Worcestershire sauce, some thyme, some chicken
Would you say
broth,
would you say wash your sister sauce?
Worcestershire sauce, and chicken broth, and half and half. Now, if you don't got the safari smoke seasoning, don't worry about it. Paprika, salt, and pepper. That's all you need. Just paprika and salt and pepper. Now, the instructions is 2 things you can do with your tri-tip. You can either cook it in the oven at 350, or if you got a smoker or a grill outside, or you know how to do offset cooking, you can take it outside and put it in outside on the grill. But the overall goal is to get that steak at a certain temperature. That's generally what you got to do. I always suggest people to brown it first if you want to. You can brown the tri-tip and then take it out to the grill. You can do it that way. Or you can I always see people do a reverse sear. You can actually, you can sear it on the hot grill and then put it on the offside, the smoke, or you can wait till later. It all depends on how you want to do it. We call it reverse sear and front sear. So you want to prep the smoker or the oven. While you're doing that, you get the sauce. You get the sauce ingredients, but you chop and slice up the mushrooms first. You slice the shallots, then you crush the garlic. You melt the butter. The butter is the really thing that sets it off. You got to have some good butter. Then you add the mushrooms and shallots to the butter to cook. Stir in the garlic. Put in the Dijon mustard and the Worcestershire sauce. And you just let that mug, soften up. and brown up for just a little bit, get it going. And as it browns up and softens up a bit, then you add in the half and half milk and some chicken broth. Do that all together and add the thyme. And also, if you got Safari smoke seasoning, you just do basically 1 tablespoon. 1 tablespoon of Safari smoke. If you don't have it, no problem. Just use a teaspoon of paprika, smoked paprika, if you got it, and a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of pepper. It would also do the same job. And you just let that bad boy simmer while you're cooking outside. Now, the goal is to get the tri-tip to 120 degrees or 145. It all depends on how you like your steak. Some people like it super rare, so 120 is a good number. If you want it medium well, you can push it to like 140, 145-ish. If you want to get it to 150, you can do that too. So I hope you enjoyed this because, let me know if anybody does this great meal. Leave it in the comments. And this is pretty much it, man. The 30-minute hit time is hit. I appreciate you, Gino, for being our special guest today. And
Hey
I hope
man, I
you
appreciate
enjoyed
being
this
here.
moment. And that is it. Table Talk Live out. And hopefully I can get this sent out to everybody in the membership community first. And we'll be giving it out, letting people in our valued members check it out for the first 7 days. So check it out now and don't miss out. And I appreciate everybody for hanging out. Appreciate you, Gino, for stopping through. And let's keep the Table Talk live. I'll see y'all on the next current one at the end of the month. Out.
Sauce Gang out.